Welcome to another broadcast, Stratman Russ, Stratman Radio. Here, the Red Wings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is a big game for the Red Wings here. Coming off a win in in their last game. They're coming in here tonight to face a team. Wings coming in here tonight against a team that they're competing with in the Atlantic Division. In fact, the Leafs are tops in the Atlantic Division with 38 points, 18-9-2 coming into the game. Only 85 goals for and 75 against, though. They're 5-5-2 on the road this year. The Red Wings come in 18-10-1, so they are down 1 point. Both of these teams playing their 30th regular season game. The Red Wings 107 goals for and 85 against, is pacing in the top 10 teams in the league for goals for. They're 11-2-1 here at home at Little Caesars Arena. And it is typical. A lot of teams are really good at home. There's a handful of teams of Winnipeg. Actually, Utah has been better on the road than at home. And the Capitals and the New Jersey Devils have actually been better on the road than at home. But this is an important game. The Red Wings win this tonight, they'll jump up into first place in the Atlantic Division. And if they lose, then they'll have to wait again for the next game. But this is a chance to compete head-to-head against a team that they definitely need to beat. So, starting lineups for the game here tonight, the Red Wings and the Leafs. The Leafs will send out the Austin Matthews line. Matthews didn't play the last time these two teams met, but he comes into the game centering a line of Matthew Nyes and Mitch Marner. Morgan Rielly and Oliver Ekman-Larsson are the defensive pair, with Joseph Woll in nets for the Leafs. For the Red Wings, they have Dylan Larkin centering the line of Vladimir Tarasenko and Lucas Raymond. Ben Sherratt and Jeff Petrie will be the first defensive pair here tonight, and Alex Lyon is back in nets after having a bad showing in his last game. Teams are out there to start the game here. Red Wings and the Maple Leafs. Welcome in here, Stratman Russ, Stratman Radio. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. Matthews and Larkin at center ice. The Leafs win it. Marner has it. He'll skate with it. Try to pass it a little too far. That's going to bounce back into the Red Wing zone. It's grabbed up there by Tarasenko. He'll turn back with it. Try to pass it over to Larkin. Knocked down by Matthews at center ice. He'll bring it into the Red Wing zone. He'll get a shot on net that Lyon was there for. And Larkin comes back with it. Larkin through center ice, gets a good pass over to Raymond on the right side. He's moving into the zone. Raymond's all the way in. He shoots and he scores. The Red Wings take an early lead here in this game. First shot of the game, Lucas Raymond makes it 1-0. Here into this first period of play. The Red Wings take an early 1-0 lead. Larkin and Lyon with the assists on this goal. That's Raymond's 16th of the season. Face-off is won by the Red Wings back at center ice. Raymond with it. Passes it. Try to get it to Petrie. And nice. Knocked it down. He'll bring it back into the Red Wing zone. Nice little shooter from there. It's turned away by Lyon. Rebound is grabbed up there by Tarasenko here, playing on the first line. Feel like it's the first time. Might be the second time. It's knocked down at center ice by Marner. He's coming back with it. He's going all the way back into the Red Wing zone. He'll take a shot from there, and he scores. Oh, my. The Leafs come right back. And it's 1-1. Second lines will be out there as Marner scores to tie it. That'll be Marner's 10th of the season from Matthews. And we're tied at 1. Tavares wins the face-off back at center ice. Nylander has it. He's skating with it. Gets it over to Pacioretty. He's up over the Red Wings line. He gets around Sider this time. Pacioretty with a shot that's turned away. 1-1 the score here. Patrick Kane with it for Detroit.
Number 16, Mitch Marner.
Up center ice. He's knocked off the puck by Nylander. He'll turn it back for the Leafs. He gets a shot that's blocked down there by Edvinsson. And Edvinsson will get a breakout pass the other way. It's a give and go as Edvinsson's moving in on the breakaway. All the way in, and he shoots it over top of wall. They've tried to make a move, and it didn't work out. It's brought back the other way by the Leafs. Tavares now on a pass from Nylander. Up over the line. He's back into the Red Wing zone with it. He'll fire it from there, and he is stopped. What a save there by Lyon. And our third lines will be out there as we're tied early, just over 5 minutes into this game. 1-1. Leafs and the Red Wings. With it is Fisher. Gets it up through center ice, gets it around Domi now. He's into the zone. Christian Fischer will get a shot on net, and Woll was there for it. Only a second shot by the Red Wings. Rebound is grabbed up by Rasmussen for the Red Wings. He'll fire it in, and he scores! Rasmussen on the rebound makes it 2-1 Detroit. 6 minutes into this first period of play. Fisher will get the only assist on Rasmussen's third of the season. Face-off back at center ice is won by Detroit. Hull has it.
Number 27, Michael Rasmussen.
They skate with it. It's knocked down by Benoit. For the Leafs, he'll turn it back the other way. He's back in. He'll fire from long range, and that's in the net. They score. They tie it right back up. Right after the Red Wings make it 2-1. The Leafs make it 2-2. That's Benoit's first of the season. 2-2 now. Face-off at center ice is won by the Leafs. Minton wins it. Gets Toronto it to McMahon.
Scored by number 2, Simon
He's skating with it. Gets it over to Domi now.
Assist to number 39
coming to Detroit here.
And number 11, Max Domi. Time of the goal, 6:40.
Whoops. Hitting the wrong buttons. Don't pay attention to the guy behind the curtain. Fisher's going to go to the box. Give the Leafs their first power play opportunity.
Detroit penalty to number 36, Christian Fischer. 2 minutes for charging. Time of the penalty, 7:30.
Face-off is won by the shorthanded unit for the Red Wings. Rasmussen trying to pass it. It's knocked down by Minton at center ice. He'll move it back into the Red Wing zone. Take a shot from there. It's turned away by Lyon. It's grabbed by Comfort for Detroit. He bounces it back out into the Leaf zone. Early penalty kill success for Detroit here. 2-2 to score. Skating back with it is Domi. Sticked away from him by Comfer again. Center ice. He'll circle back to his own blue line. And this time he'll dump it up the left wing boards. Back into the Leafs zone. Skating back with it is Benoit, who's got the goal for the Leafs here, the last one. He'll take a long-range shot again, trying his luck. It's knocked away by Lyon. Rebound is grabbed up by his partner, Timmins. He moves in with a shot, and he is stopped. That one's going to be held on. The penalty to Fisher is over. Face-off will be deep in the Red Wing zone. Leafs win the face-off. McMahon with a shot there. It's kicked away. Rasmussen wrangles the puck, moves it out to center ice. He's got Comfer with him. He's up over the line. Comfer fires it in there. Wall with the save. Rebound this time is grabbed by Timmins. He'll turn it back for the Leafs. He moves it to Minton. He's over the Red Wings line now. Minton with a shot. That's deflected, and it's going to be up into the netting this time. There'll be a stoppage. A shot by Minton. Lyon couldn't glove it down, but he did knock it up into what would have been the crowd. Face-off is won by Detroit this time. Gustafsson has it. Move it out through center ice now. Comfer again. He'll fire a shot there that Timmins got in the way of. And we have a line change here. Fourth lines will come out there. 2-2 the score here from Little Caesars Arena. Leafs and the Red Wings. Ekman Larson has it for Toronto. There's a penalty coming to Detroit again here. Sherratt's going to go to the box. We'll see the top lines come out there. Leafs will get a second power play opportunity.
Detroit penalty to number 8, Ben Sherratt. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 11:20.
Leafs will have their top line out there. We barely see those fourth lines in any game. Just the way that this works out. That's just the way it is sometimes. So it'll be Petrie with the top Red Wing forwards. Leafs 0 for 1 on the power play. They win the face-off at center ice. Nyes has possession. He's going to skate with it. Gets a pass as they move up over the line. Ekman Larson with a shot. It's kicked away there by Lyon. Rebound grabbed up by Riley this time. That one stopped. Great player on that. Leafs top line have gotten a shot on net tonight. Raymond has it. Knocks it back out to center ice. Skating with it this time is Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews scored 69 goals last year. He's up over the line. He'll fire it in, and he scores here. Oh my. Power play goal. And the Leafs take the first lead of the game. Tenth regular season goal for Matthews. Power play goal. Marner and Riley will get the assists. 3-2 Toronto now. Face-off is won by Larkin at center ice. Tarasenko skating with it. Knocked off the puck by Marner. He'll turn it back again for the Leafs.
10th of the season.
He's into the wing zone there. Fired in.
And number 16,
away.
Mitch Marner.
Rebound grabbed up by Riley this time. His shot is wide. Tarasenko grabs it. Second lines will be out there. Patrick Kane has it. He's moving with it. He's up over the line. He's going to move all the way in here. He takes a shot. That one's stopped by Wall. Good chance for Kane. Only fifth shot for the Red Wings here. Pacioretty has it for them, the Leafs. Moves it back the other way. He gets a pass to Tanev. He breaks him in. His shot is kicked away. And now DeBrincat for Detroit will move it back. This pass a little too far. It's picked up by Pacioretty at center ice. We'll try to move it back the other way. It's knocked down, and now DeBrincat will turn it back in. DeBrincat all the way in. His shot is stopped by Wall. Pacioretty has it, and we'll see the third lines out there as we're winding it up here in this first period of play. 3-2 Toronto. A lot of action here in this first. Skating with it is Domi. Penalty coming again to Detroit here. Fisher's going to go to the box. That looks like it's going to be a major penalty. Fisher's going to be gone for the game. So Bergeron will move up to the line. Hull's going to go to the box. Let's hear what the call is here.
Detroit penalty to number 36, Christian Fisher. A 5-minute major for charging and a game misconduct. Time of the penalties, 16:40.
Fisher gone for charging. Game misconduct. 2 power plays for the Leafs. They're third and fourth. Justin Hull in the box serving the major. Leafs lead at 3-2. And they'll be on the power play here. They win the face-off. Domi has it. He moves with it. They move into the zone now. Timmins has possession as Domi gave it to him. His shot is kicked away there. It's grabbed up by Bergeron now, who's out there. Short-handed with Compher and Rasmussen and Gustafsson. Bergeron's pass is knocked down. Domi kept it in at the line. He'll fire it in, and they are stopped there. Lyon. What a save there. Great opportunity for the Leafs here on the power play. And now Rasmussen will dump it back out to center ice. He gives chase. He takes it away from McMahon. Circle in the neutral zone now as the Red Wings try to kill some time. And he'll lift it back into the Leaf zone here. It's about half that penalty done. With Hull in the box, serving Fisher's penalty. Benoit now coming back into the zone. Take a shot there. It's kicked away by Lyon. Rebound. It's grabbed up by Compher this time for Detroit. Dumps it down the ice. This first period's going to end. Leafs lead at 3-2 after one here from Little Caesars Arena. They're going to have a power play heading into that second period of play. We'll talk about what happened in the first here during the first intermission in just a moment. First intermission here from Little Caesars Arena in downtown Detroit. Red Wings and the Maple Leafs. The Leafs lead at 3-2 after one here from Little Caesars Arena. Shots in the first period, 18-6 favoring Toronto. Red Wings have been outshot a lot this season. Why does it seem like it wasn't? Yeah, that's weird. It seemed like it wasn't recording my voice, but it is. Aren't you lucky? 18-6 shots, as I said. Power plays in the first period. The Leafs are on their third and fourth power plays with that Fisher penalty at the end of the first. They're officially at this moment 1 for 2. They have 6 shots on net, but they're working through a power play at this time. Goals in that first period. Red Wings opened the scoring at 1:31. Lucas Raymond from Larkin and Lyon. That made it 1-0. Toronto came back. Mitch Marner, 2:45 the time. from Matthews. That made it 1-1. Detroit took the lead back with Rasmussen's goal at 6 minutes from Fisher. 40 seconds later, Benoit scored from Minton and Domi. That made it 2-2. And then Austin Matthews scored on a power play from Riley and Marner at 12:40. And that made it 3-2. And that's where we are at right now. Heading into the second period of play from Little Caesars Arena in downtown Detroit. How about that? So the benches will be shortened heading into this third period of play, or second period. It's only the second period. Sorry, I misspoke. And the Red Wings actually will have their top line out there, as will the Leafs, to start the second period of play. So Matthews, Nyes, Marner, Ekman, Larson, Riley. The Red Wings have Tarasenko, Larkin, Raymond, and Sherratt. Dustin Holl still in the box, serving the major penalty for Christian Fischer. Face off in the center ice circle to start this second period of play. 3-2 Toronto. Austin Matthews wins the face-off. Moves it to Riley. He gets it to Marner as they move into the Red Wing zone. Another penalty coming to Detroit here. Oh, my. Red Wings shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. Sherratt's going to go to the box. Toronto is yet to get a penalty.
Detroit penalty to number 8, Ben Sherratt, 2 minutes for charging. Time of the penalty, 23 seconds.
At least we'll have a 5-on-3 here early in this second period of play. Riley has possession of it after Matthews won the face-off. He's skating with it. Moves it to Marner as they move over the line again. Shot from Marner and they score. Marner's second of the game. Early here in the second period, they take a 4-2 lead. Second power play goal for Toronto. Riley and Matthews will get the assists. Sherratt is back on the ice. Matthews has it. Off the face-off.
Toronto power play goal.
Moving with it.
Number 16, Mitch Marner, his 11th of the season. Assists to number 44, Morgan Riley, and number 34, Austin Matthews.
Skates through center ice.
117.
Excuse me. Gets a pass down low. Here's Marner again. He just scored the goal. Marner with a shot, and that one is turned away. Hull is back in the ice. He'll jump all the way back to the bench, and Petrie will come out there as the 5-minute major penalty is over. It's taken by Larkin for Detroit. Red Wings down 4-2 now. Larkin through center ice. Matthews knocked him back off the puck. He moves it back into the wing zone, and Raymond was there to knock Matthews into the boards and take it away. His pass is a little too far, though, and Nyes will grab it. We'll see the second lines out there early here in the second period. Max Pacioretty has it for Toronto. Gets cross-ice pass. Nylander now into the zone. Gets around Kane all the way in. That shot is turned away. That's Nylander's first of the game. Leafs with 21. Detroit still only has 6. Kane the other way. Gets a nice pass there to Kopp. He's knocked off the puck, though, by Jake McCabe. He'll turn it back for Toronto. Pass up center ice. Knocked down this time by Seider. He'll turn it back in. Seider now with a shot. That one's turned away. And McCabe will grab it again. Gets it up center ice. This time to Tavares. He's into the wing zone. He gets a good chance all the way in, and he scores. Oh, my goodness. 5-2 now. Tavares is 11th. I'm sure anything can happen, and it has in these games. But the Red Wings are really squandering this opportunity against the Leafs here tonight. 5-2. Tavares is 11th of the season from Pacioretty and McCabe. And Lyon is gone for the game. Cam Talbot's going to come in. Play goal. Lyon in 25 minutes of play here tonight has stopped 17 of 22 shots, given up 5 goals. He did get an assist. He's sitting with a 12 goals against average and a .773 save percentage. So he's had back-to-back starts where he just wasn't great. And here's this another one. So Talbot's in nets for Detroit now. Minton and Comfer are out there as the third lines are out there. Red Wings have Comfer, Rasmussen, and Berggren. Toronto wins the faceoff. Domi try to pass it. It's knocked down by Berggren at center ice. He bounces it over to Gustafsson. The Red Wings moving back in on the breakaway.
Toronto goals.
That's Gustafsson's shot is kicked away by Wall. Rebound was grabbed up by Gustafsson. Grabs his own rebound, and that one's kicked away again. Still loose in there, and Minton picks it up. Tried to knock it out center ice. It's knocked down by Comfer for Detroit. He tried to turn it back the other way. He does. Comfer's going to move in on the breakaway. He'll get a shot on net, and that one is deflected up into the crowd on a shot by Comfer. Faceoff will be to the right of Joseph Wall. Wings win it, or Leafs actually. He's tied up. Minton got it to Benoit. His pass was knocked down at the line though by Rasmussen as he kept it in. He'll fire it in on net. That's kicked away by Wall. Puck was still loose in there. It's grabbed up this time by Domi. He'll skate out center ice. First lines will be back out there. 5-2 Toronto. Knives with it. Knocked off the puck. Raymond will skate it back for Detroit. He's back into the zone. That shot is knocked down by Wall at center ice. Now is Riley as he comes back with it. Gets it over to Marner. He's up over the line. That shot is going to be held on by Talbot. First shot that he's faced. Coming in, replacing Alex Lyon. Raymond gets it off the face-off for Detroit. Try to get it out center ice, knocked down by Nyes at the line. His shot is kicked away. Rebound now, grabbed up by Matthews. He'll take a shot, and that one is held on this time. Wings win the face-off again. Sherrod has it. Try to get it up center ice, knocked down by Matthews. He'll turn it back in. Sherrod not fast enough to grab him, and Matthews is going to score again as he lifts it over Talbot. They take a 6-2 lead. Second lines will be out there. Matthews second of the game. 11th of the season. Face off at center ice is won by Detroit. Kane has it. He's skating in with it all the way in. Kane gets a shot on net there. The wall stopped. That rebound is grabbed up by McCabe, though. Escape back the other way. Sider got a stick in. He's going to get a penalty there. Wings are going to go shorthanded another time here tonight, as if they needed another chance to kill a penalty. Leafs are 2 for 5 on the power play tonight.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Sider. 2 minutes for charging. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes.
Face-off won by Toronto. Tanev will skate with it. Gets it to Pacioretty as they move up over the line. Another penalty coming to Detroit. Kopp will go to the box. Another 5-on-3 opportunity for Toronto, as if they needed help tonight.
Detroit penalty to number 18, Andrew Kopp. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 13:04.
Leafs win the face-off. Taken by Pacioretty now. He's skating with it. Moves it over to Nylander as they're up over the line. Nylander all the way in. His shot is kicked away there by Talbot. It's grabbed by DeBrincat for Detroit. He'll try to dump it out. He gets it all the way back out to center ice. Sider's back on the ice. Wings have killed off one of those penalties. Kopp still in there. Coming back with it is Pacioretty again. He's up over the Red Wings line. He'll take another long-range shot that's stopped. And now DeBrincat grabs it again for Detroit and bounces it all the way back out to center ice. Bouncing puck there is grabbed by Kane. He skates with it, trying to rag the puck a little bit. He fires it back into the Leafs zone. The penalty to Kopp is over. Wings have successfully killed off a couple more power plays. Tavares coming back with it for Toronto. He's up over the line, and he is stopped there. That was a good chance. Talbot with an amazing save. Coming back with it again for is Detroit. Kane gets it over to DeBrincat. He's up over the line. He's around Pacioretty. All the way in. That one is deflected up into the netting. That was a great chance for Detroit to try to get back into this one, but Wall made the save. Face-off to his left is won by Tavares. Pacioretty now. His pass is knocked down at the line by Kane. Kept in. His shot, and he scores! Patrick Kane gets one back for Detroit. That one's probably going to be unassisted. Third lines will come out there now as the Red Wings cut into the lead here. Kane's goal unassisted, as I said. That'll be his 12th of the season. It's good to see the Wings are not fully going away here tonight. They got a road to climb as we're rolling into the last few minutes of this second period of play. Face-off back at center ice is won by Detroit. Compher gets it to Gustafsson, back to Compher as they're moving, give and go. Compher all the way back into the zone. Comfort with a shot there is turned away by Wall. Rebound. It's grabbed up by Comfort. He gets his own rebound again here. That one stopped. That one was a little bit of an easier save. Puck was on edge there. Domi's pass is knocked down. Rasmussen keeps it in at the line, but McMahon knocks him off the puck. And Toronto will turn it back. Toronto up center ice now. McMahon, he's moving. Skating with it. He's all the way into the Red Wing zone. That shot is kicked away by Talbot. And the rebound is grabbed up by Benoit, who's got a goal tonight, his first of the season. That one is stopped, though. And now Comfort will turn it back for Detroit. Up center ice, he's got Berggren with him. Into the zone. He gets around Max Domi this time. Berggren all the way into the zone. That one is stopped. McMahon now for Toronto, back the other way. Penalty coming to Detroit here at the tail end of this first period of play. Actually, it looks like Rasmussen and McMahon are going to go to the box. That's good. They'll be offsetting minors here at the tail end of this second period.
Toronto penalty to number 74, Bobby McMahon, and Detroit penalty to number 27, Michael Rasmussen. 2 minutes each for roughing. Time of the penalties, 19:59.
Face-off will be at center ice here. So we heard the penalties here, just what, a couple seconds left. Face-off is won by Detroit. And this second period of play is done from Detroit. Score after 2, Toronto 6, Detroit 3. Second intermission report coming up in just a moment. Second intermission here from Detroit. Toronto leads at 6-3. Shots in the second were... What is going on there? Some weirdness on the stat sheet. We fixed it. Shots in the second were 13-12, favoring Toronto. 31-18, they lead it overall. Power plays in the game, Toronto 2 for 7. Detroit has yet to get an opportunity. 2 for 7 with 10 shots. So 10 out of the 31 have been on the power play for Toronto here tonight. Detroit has yet to get a chance, like I said, on the power play. Goals in that second period of play, it was all Toronto until later on in the period. Mitch Marner scored on the power play at 1:17 from Riley and Matthews. That made it 4-2. Tavares scored from McCabe and Pacioretty at 5:20. That made it 5-2. And then Matthews scored again at 10:47 from Riley. That made it 6-2. And then Patrick Kane scored for Detroit at 16:21 of the second. And that's where we are, 6-3. Lyon was chased from the game after giving up those first 5 goals. The 6th one given up by Talbot, as he'll start in this third period of play. The teams will be 4-on-4 for the first couple minutes of the second. Third line's out there. Face-off won by Detroit. Gustafsson has it. Gets a pass over to Berggren. He's moving into the zone now. Berggren early for Detroit here in this third period. He'll get a chance there against Wall. That one's turned away. Rebound was loose in the zone. It's grabbed up by Detroit. Comfort will take a shot from there. That one is off the post. Scooped up by Benoit. He tried to move it out center ice. It's knocked down. And Hull tried to grab it and skate it back the other way, but ends up back on Benoit's stick. And he's skating back the other way. Gets a pass to Minton now as they move up over the line. Minton will take a shot that's stopped there by Talbot, and the McMahon and Rasmussen are back on the ice. Rasmussen has possession of it. He's moving through center ice. He'll get up over the line now. Fired in there, and now Wall will stop it. It's brought back by Domi the other way. Domi now cross ice over to McMahon. He's into the zone, and his shot is stopped. And we'll see the first lines out there as Bergeron grabs it for Detroit. 6-3 Toronto. Lucas Raymond has it for Detroit. Gets it over to Larkin. There's a penalty coming to Toronto. Detroit's going to get their first opportunity on the power play. As Matthews is going to go to the box. This is the kind of opportunity Detroit needs. Down by more than one goal, you've got to get every chance you can.
Toronto penalty to number 34, Austin Matthews. 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 3:20.
Face-off won by Detroit. Petrie skating with it. Wings move into the zone line. Over the line now. Petrie with a great pass. There's a shot by Larkin. That's his first shot of the game now as it's kicked away by Wall. I mean, that's indicative of what tonight has been for Detroit. Their captain finally getting a shot on net. Knies will lift it back out to center ice. It's grabbed there by Mitch Marner. Marner will dump it into the zone. Coming back with it is Dylan Larkin now. He'll take a shot from there. It's kicked away, and Matthews is back on the ice. Detroit does not score on the power play. Marner's pass is knocked down at center ice by Tarasenko. Turning back the other way. Marner took it right back. He'll skate this time. Into the Red Wing zone. Fires a shot from there, and that one is held on. Face off to the left of Talbot. Won by Detroit. Rasmussen up center ice. He's going to get up over the line this time. Raymond, I meant to say. Raymond gets a shot. It's kicked away. Now Ekman Larson back the other way. Puck knocked down by Sherratt at center ice. He's up over the line. He'll fire it there. It's kicked away by Wall. Second lines will be out there here in this third period. Still 6-3 Toronto. I was just thinking the Wings need to pretty much score on every shift here. Nylander, his pass is knocked down by Kopp. He's back into the zone. He'll get a chance there. That's his first shot. That's kicked away this time by Wall. Brought back the other way. McCabe's pass is knocked down by Sider at center ice. He'll turn it back the other way. Here's Kane into the zone. He's already got a goal tonight. Kane with a shot, and that one is held on. Dang it. What a good chance for Detroit to cut this lead even more. Face off to Wool's right is won by Tavares. Tanev up center ice now. Gets it back to Tavares. Give and go. He's into the wing zone now as Tavares has a goal tonight. That one is stopped though, and we'll see the third lines out there. Just over halfway done here in this third period of play. Hull's pass is knocked down by McMahon at center ice. He's back into the wing zone. Rasmussen got a stick in there. Another penalty coming to him. Leafs will go on the power play. They've been effective here tonight. They're 2 for 7.
Detroit penalty to number 27, Michael Rasmussen. 2 minutes for charging. Time of the penalty, 11.
Face off one by the Leafs this time. Minton works it to McMahon. He's into the Red Wing zone. Gets around Comper. He's going to get a chance there as McMahon's shot is kicked away. It's grabbed up by Bergeron for Detroit. He knocks it out to center ice. Coming back with it is Domi for Toronto. He'll take a long-range shot from there. It's kicked away. Puck was still loose in there, though. It's grabbed this time by Hull. He knocks it back out to center ice. Rasmussen is back on the ice. Detroit kills it off. Domi has it, though. He's into the zone. He fires it from there, and that one is kicked away. Rebound. It's grabbed it out by Detroit as Comfer has it. Moving back with it the other way. Gets a great pass. Here's Rasmussen into the zone. Rasmussen all the way in, and he made a move, and it wasn't enough. It was sticked away by Wall at the last moment. Now Domi grabs it. First lines will be back out there. 6-3 Toronto still. Nyes has it. Gets it to Matthews. He's got a pair of goals. Penalty coming to Detroit as Larkin tripped him up. This will be the 9th power play for Toronto.
Detroit penalty to number 71, Dylan Larkin. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes.
Power play face-off is won by the shorthanded unit. Petrie has possession of it, and he fires it all the way down the ice. Skating back with it, though, is Matthews for Toronto. He's up over the line. Take a long-range shot that's kicked away there by Talbot. And now Raymond has it for the Red Wings. Raymond lifts it back out to center ice. It's grabbed by Marner now for Toronto. Back up over the line. Sherratt met him there. Took it away from him. And he'll knock it back out to center ice. Larkin's back on the ice. Marner has it. He's back into the Red Wing zone. His shot is stopped. Now Raymond the other way. Raymond up center ice. Nyes knocked him off the puck. He'll skate it back for Toronto. He's into the wing zone now. Take a shot from there. It's kicked away. And now Larkin will try to skate it back, and penalty coming to Toronto as Matthews is going to go to the box. We're inside of about 3 minutes here, though. It's going to be too little too late for Detroit, unfortunately.
Toronto penalty to number 34, Austin Matthews. 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 17:22.
Detroit running out of time here in this game. Face-off is won by them. Skating with it is Tarasenko. Gets it over to Raymond. He's up over the line now. Raymond with a shot. That one is stopped by Wall. It's grabbed by Marner for the Leafs. Skates up to center ice and lifts it back into the Red Wing zone. Skating back with it is Larkin now. He's up over the line. Larkin's only gotten power play shots as that one is turned away by Wall. Rebound is grabbed up by Tarasenko this time. He shoots in. That one is stopped. Great chance. That's Tarasenko's first shot. This top line inept tonight on regular even strength opportunities. Is stumped back out to center ice by Marner. Matthews is back on the ice, and the game is over. Toronto comes in here tonight and just explodes for 6. Detroit cannot answer. No goals in that third period. Nothing happened. Final here tonight, 6-3. We'll come back for the post-game report in just a moment. Post-game report here from Detroit. Detroit and Toronto. The Maple Leafs win it here tonight, 6-3. Red Wings. I mean, Toronto's the top team in the Eastern. They're the second place in the Eastern Conference overall, top in the division. We knew this was going to be a tough game, and the Red Wings were not up for the challenge here tonight. Shots in that third period, 11-10 favoring Detroit, 41-29 overall favoring Toronto. No goals in that third period. Power plays overall, Toronto ended up 2 for 9 with 13 shots. Detroit 0 for 2 with 5. The winning goaltender here tonight, Joseph Woll, picks up the win. And Alex Lyon gets the loss as he gave up the game-winning goal, which was scored by Marner. That's it here. The Red Wings will stay at home and host Philadelphia in their next one. We'll be here for that broadcast. The Flyers and Red Wings just played in their last game. We'll see how the Red Wings do against a less than stellar Flyers team, at least the way they showed up in the last one. Final here. Actually, I'll take that back. That was a back and forth game. Detroit barely won that one when they played last in Philly. But we'll see how it goes here in the next game. Again, the final score tonight from Little Caesars Arena: the Toronto Maple Leafs 6 and the Red Wings 3. This is Stratman Russ. I hope that you enjoyed the broadcast, even though I certainly didn't enjoy the result of this one. I was not pleased if you didn't hear that in my voice. But I do appreciate you listening. I hope that you choose to subscribe and tell your friends about these broadcasts. If there's a team that you want to hear, I will be happy to look into doing some of their games. Once again, the final here from Detroit: Toronto 6, Detroit 3. Good night. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.